So we have Brandon Stead, 52 kilos, City Bull Boxing Club, featuring on the 7th of December, and our big show at the Walton Street Club. Brand, you're facing a choice of opponents at the minute, Thomas Gaskin or Ali Mahmood. And how do you think preparation's gone for this?
I think it's good. I'm feeling a lot fitter than I was last season. So.
And boxing, final question, boxing on your home show in front of your home crowd, your family, friends, everyone watching. Yeah. You got a message for your fans?
Come and see us our fight, and I hope you enjoy it.
What's your name?
Callum Turner.
Callum Turner. What weight do we fight at, Cal?
34.
34 kilo. One of the exciting young up-and-coming fighters. Last year we won the Yorkshire Schoolboy Championship. Can you tell us what it meant for you to get to the national quarterfinals last season?
It was a good experience, but I'm aiming for the national finals and I'm going to win it.
That's a positive attitude. And one guy that's standing in your way is a young lad called Connor Burton from Middleton Select, making his way across the M62 from Manchester. You've already fought him. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, in my last fight what I did with, I had the fitness there, but I needed to put more pressure on him and box a bit better. So on this fight I'm going to show him all that I can beat him.
Don't want to give away too many tactics on the internet or on this one, but what would you say is from the weights perspective? Have you got any concerns about him?
No.
And what fights in front of your own crowd, of course, at Walton Street? It's always a pack venue there, really big.
It's just an experience, isn't it? But more crowds get used to it and then brings you along and get people supporting you. And if someone sees you you get different people who are from different places who are big. If they see you and you perform well, you can get moved up or something.
Definitely, we've got a right audience there, and we've got Fight Night Live TV there as well. It's going to be beamed across the internet, of course, up close and personal with the business that's going on this side. So, what have you got a message out for your fans out there that's going to be watching for young Turner coming out?
Well, let's have it.
Explosive?
Yeah.
Don't blink. Callum Turner. See your name.
Liam Yeager, Gibbons.
Liam obviously putting a decent record on the line against a packed crowd here at Walton Street. You've got a lad called Joshua Quinn coming across from Middleton Select in Manchester. What do you know about him?
Not much really. All I know is he runs in and has a break when he on his back foot. That's all I know.
So we've obviously got, he comes out from a fantastic steering. He's going to come for 3 rounds and come for the fight. We understand it that he was narrowly beaten on points by Anthony Corola's lad, young Corolla, who pushed him all the way for 3 rounds. You're looking good. This is the first time you've stepped up to 43, 44 kilos. How are you feeling?
Feeling strong, fit, feel a bit stronger.
And obviously on your career perspective, and certainly on your home shows, you've been one of City's unlucky lads in the sense that you've had bouts pull out last minute, and we've had one literally within 2 seconds of the bout starting. We've had a lad withdraw. What does this mean to you coming out in front of your home crowd at Walton Street with a fight definitely happening?
It means everything to me. First fight at home every year, means well to me.
And of course, last season we were coming off on the back of the last season, because the last time you was out, it was in the national schools semi-finals. Tell us a little bit about your opponent.
Matt Dickens is strong, take a punch, and fit. Very tough lad.
And he went on to win the Tri-Nations gold as well, didn't he?
Yeah.
So it's obviously not a bad lad at all, but you're looking to reset yourself and get yourself back on in front of that whole crowd.
Yeah.
Got a message for your fans?
Yeah, this is going to be a big fight.
Watching. This is Joshua Kinsley, another exciting City prospect, young junior coming through. Yorkshire finalist, schoolboys last year. Big things ahead of him this year. He got most improved junior boxer of the year from this last season, the presentation. So you go into this season pretty excited, and you've been thwarted, controversially to be fair, against Your adversary is Sam Clark. Can you tell us a little bit about the first fight?
He's a skillful boxer, and I won the first fight. We had him again, and unluckily I got beat, but it's this decider really.
This is decided. How do you think preparations have gone for this one?
I've worked hard, been up in the mornings running, and I'm ready to go for it.
And you see, it's always an emotional time because we always seem to have revenge bouts for you at home, and it's always a fight that's got a real lot of meaning for you. Obviously, this one, December the 7th, another packed Walton Street club. The City fans are going to be right behind you screaming for you. How do you think you're going to take this guy?
I'm going to take the fight to him best I can.
And what's the ring entrance music going to come out to this time?
The same, Party Rockers by LMFAO.
Well, you're one of the boxers where we've got sponsors actually queuing up. Yeah, I think Cavalier Club have secured you your sponsorship for this season. Can you tell us a little bit about their sponsorship deal?
They've bought me a kit, and Bernard Totter has bought me some boots, so I'm featuring my full new kit in the sponsor of them.
Brilliant, and it's an exciting time. And again, one thing I need to say about Josh is he's an emotional fighter, and he'll be going out there and giving it his 100%. He wants to turn this loss round. You got a message for your fans, Josh?
Yeah, come down and enjoy it.
This is Tom Arnell, exciting featherweight coming up and venturing on what will be pretty much his last 12 months or so as a junior boxer before he ventures into the big wide world there as a senior contender. Tom, we're going into this home show and we're looking to face an old adversary in Usman Rana, coming up from Benny's from Nottingham. What do you know about him?
Well, he's just a nice in and out boxer, likes to box on his back foot. I'm just going to take it to him because of him.
And there's a real problem obviously in the last time we faced, but to bring it again, it's another revenge fight, and it's one you want to put right here. The last time out it ended with a damaged hand, which you to be fair was niggling you last season, and the fight was drawn to a quick conclusion before the distance. And how annoying was that at the time?
It was frustrating because I knew I could have beat him easily on that fight, but injuries happen and I couldn't do that to prevent that.
Well, we're back in full swing this season. Preparations have gone well. You've sparred with some top kids. Can you tell a little bit about preparation?
I've had some good sparring with some quality fighters from in Hull and out, to be honest, and I've been training hard to get down to my weight to get this fight going.
And again, you're looking to get out front in front of that whole crowd, your home crowd. It's always a packed night. You often have plenty of support there backing you. How do you see this fight going?
I'm just going to take it to him and hopefully win.
Fantastic. Message for your fans?
Just come down and watch. It'll be an eventful night.
There's Ryan Gibbons, 16, right at the end of his junior career, looking to embark on a senior career, and one of the City of Hull's exciting newcomers and upcoming kids. He's one of our first 2 times Yorkshire champions. He won the Yorkshire Schoolboy Championship and progressed to the quarter-finals, and most recently in the junior ABA, he's lifted the junior ABA Yorkshire crown, making the final there. Gibbons, I'm head coach, City of Hull Boxing Club, and we're embarking on one of our big events of the year, which is December the 7th at the Walton Street Club. We've got some cracking fighters on display. These are a couple of them, and we've got another 12 or so besides these. It's going to be absolutely explosive. A couple of revenge bouts. We've got Josh Kinsley, who you may have already heard in interviews. He's facing Sam Clark, an old adversary. They've got one apiece, and this is definitely a fight that Josh wanted. He dropped a points decision controversially. He felt at the beginning of the season, and we all felt that he did enough to edge it, but obviously wanted to be. But he's back in action against this lad. It was his first bout back. He wanted to be back, and that's going to happen in front of the packed crowd. Of course, we've got Tom Arnell returned back to action. A lot of hard work during the pro season, and he's focused and he's fired up and he's ready for Usman Rana. Usman Rana won by TKO last time out. Tom had picked up an injury in training, and it hounded him throughout the fight, and that had to result with him his arm going back into pot as a result of that fight. So he's fired up and ready for this one as well. Got Brandon Stead, who's now showing pound for pound puncher. Now he's looking to punch his way through in the flyweight division and really sort of embark himself in an exciting night of boxing. Liam Gibbons been very unlucky, 8 fights. He's had pull out against him through no fault of his own, so he's excited. It's going to be over a year since he last fought in front of a home crowd in Hull, so he's really fired up and ready to get stuck into him there. And you've got a national semi-finalist in that one as well for a good mix, and a kid that's chasing not so much national but international honours. And of course this young man sat next to me here, Callum Turner, he's got a return against a lad who, to be fair, he dropped a very, very close points decision against Middleton Select in Manchester in Conor Burton. Very, very entertaining contest. He put everything into the last round, but sadly it was a case of a little bit too late really into the fight. The decision went against us, but he's learned a lot from that fight, and he's coming back and he's looking for revenge and put this one right. So all in all, we've got a really, really good squad of boxers. We've got national champion, national bantamweight champion Alex Sutton, who's coming out to once again to a home crowd. We've got 2 times national champion Charlie Payton, who's making his first home appearance for well over 2 years. Charlie's accompanying Chelsea Arnell, our other senior, who's making a senior appearance again in front of a home crowd. And finally, as I say, we've got Tez Hopper, who's joined us from across from the South Bank. We're delighted to have him, and this is going to make up an exciting card with the likes of Kai Gibson, Beth Meggett, Shannon Naylor, Kieran Naylor. The list could go on. I don't want to miss anyone out. You've got Jack Clapperson that's returning to action after a couple of years out playing rugby, etc. Young James Hadley, little Cameron Walker. Exciting. I was out on the skills bout the other night in Cleethorpes. Really, really entertaining bill. And all together, we've got a 15 fights card here, 15 fight card if you like, and only 2 of them are skills bouts. So that's 13 scoring contests, and 12 of them will feature of those scoring contests. 12 of them will feature City boxers. City are looking to mark the score here at Walton Street on the 7th of December, and we're pleased that Fight Night Live TV is going to be there broadcasting it and sending it across as a good message out to boxing. The City of Hull are really contenders and big honours this season.